Good morning, everyone. Good to see everyone this morning, and good to see this group up here. They've chose a song for us to sing this morning as we open our Sunday school hour. Hey, boys, if you want to come on up, you boys in the back row, except for Brad. So come on up. Good to see everyone. So if you would take your hymnal, turn to page, they've chosen this song, 548, As the Deer. And if you would, stand on the last verse and remain standing for prayer. As the deer panteth for the water, so my soul longeth after thee. You alone are my heart's desire, and I long to worship thee. You alone are my strength, my shield. To you alone may my spirit yield. You alone are my heart's desire, and I long to worship thee. You're my friend and you are my brother, even though you are a king. I love you more than any other, so much more than anything. You alone are my strength, my shield. To you alone may my spirit yield. You alone are my heart's desire, and I long to worship thee. I want you more than gold or silver, only you can satisfy. You alone are the real joy giver and the apple of my eye. You alone are my strength, my shield. To you alone may my spirit yield. You alone are my heart's desire, and I long to worship thee.
Brad, would you mind opening for us this morning?
Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this another day, a privilege that we have to come and worship you. I pray, dear Lord, that you would be with the speaker of the hour and the teachers this morning. Be with them, give them the words to say. And help us to learn more from your word this day and apply it to our hearts and lives to better serve you. Forgive us where we fail you in thought and word and deed. Help us strive to seek you first in our lives, that we might always, that we might lead a life always pleasing to you. Remember those that need your healing touch, and pray that you especially near them, and those that lost loved ones, especially near them. Give them that peace that surpasses all understanding. We ask these things in your name.
Good morning, everybody. If you'll please get your bulletin and follow along. You can see who our service leaders are today and who they are for next week. Today at 9 o'clock is Sunday school. At 10 is morning worship. Evening service and revival is going to be at Church in the Barn. And that starts at, I'm trying to remember, I read this, it's on that bulletin in the back. 5? 3. I'm glad you don't have to depend on me. 3 is the scavenger hunt, and then they're gonna have the meal at 6, is that right, Debbie, or is it 5? 5. The meal's at 5, and worship's at 6? Okay, there. And if I didn't get it right, ask Debbie and Tim, they'll be able to tell you. And Tuesday at Calendar Club, 8:30, revival services are at 7 o'clock every evening. Our revival starts today, and it's at Good Prospect. And J.C. Groves is going to be here to bring the messages Sunday night through Friday night at 7. Please note that JC, the Week of Revival, we'll be rallying around the theme of faith over fear. These 6 nights, we will explore the Bible, those who experience seasons of fear and the in-between trials of life. From the pages of Scripture, we will see how they face times of frustration, pain, suffering, and difficult questions. So, and in 2022, we too experience these difficult and fearful times, and because of that, it's vital that in the midst of these circumstances, the church remains its faith in God to carry us through. And that's true. Brooke and I were talking this morning about why she was told by a wise person about why worry, just pray. So I am sorry, I do not know what my phone is out there trying to tell everybody, but every time it does, Andy and Gwen got me this great little thing for my birthday, because they say I always set my phone down and never know where it's at. Well, so now they fixed it so it buzzes when I'm too far away from my phone, and then every time it dings, it buzzes on my arm, which I know my children are trying to be good to me and get me a helpful thing, but good grief. So anyway, and if they come, please don't tell them that I was griping about my birthday present. Oh, hi, kids, thanks. All righty. At Church in the Barn today, I just should have turned over here and read everything, so I pretty well botched it up. So if you read all the things about Church in the Barn, then you'll have it right. And Wednesday night of the 12th will be the revival service spaghetti supper, so please have desserts or perishable foods at the church by Tuesday. Presbytery at Morningside Church is the 14th and the 15th. On October Sunday is our Youth Sunday. October 22nd is Trunk or Treat at 6 p.m., and there's going to be a bonfire with hot dogs. October 22nd also is a Salad Saturday for the women of the church, and it's being hosted by Shiloh Church from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. On Sunday, the 23rd, Big Daddy Weave concert with Austin French and Deborah Carr are at the Tabernacle Baptist in Decatur at 7 p.m. Doors open at 6, and tickets are $15. If anybody's interested in going, please let Susan know. Friday, the 28th, the youth, family, and friends are having a Halloween party at Steve Roberts' farmhouse outside of Windsor. They're going to have a bonfire, a haunted hayride, hot dogs, buns, and s'mores will be provided. Please bring a side dish. We will meet at the church to caravan to the farm at 5:15. And if you know where it's at, you can meet everyone. And October 30th is the 5th Sunday rally at Willow Creek for 7th grade and up. So, do we have anything else that we need to?
That fifth Sunday rally is actually 6th grade.
Okay, so the 5th Sunday rally is from 6th grade and up. So, anybody in 6th grade can go now. So we're proud for that. I forgot to welcome our visitors this morning. It's good to see you, Judith. So, do we have any updates on anybody that we have been praying about on our list or anything?
Joyce is in yoga,
Okay,
the nursing home in room 117.
okay, Miss Joyce is in yoga. She is in room 117. And when I talked to Mr. Carl this week, he said that her spirits were great and she was gonna be just fine, is what she says. So we need to pray for her. They got her up the very first day after they had done her surgery and had her walking around. So remember the days when you had to lay in bed for a few days after you had something done? Well, that's all over. So we need to be in prayer for both of them. Do we have anyone else on our concerns?
Dad came home from Matching Healthcare, but then he has had fevers, and so he spent a day or so at Sarah Bush.
Okay,
But he's back home.
okay,
Came home Friday afternoon.
all righty,
And
so,
Delight, I don't know if that he said last week, but she is back home in Yukon.
okay. Don spent a couple days at Sarah Bush this week, but he's back home. He had some fevers and things going on, and Delight made it home okay. So,
And the last picture I saw of Delight's, that 10-foot wall has been rebuilt.
oh my goodness, that's great.
That's a real good thing.
Yeah, that is wonderful. The wall has been rebuilt, so that's a great thing for them. Okay. I'd like for you to pray for my mom and Nick. They're traveling this week. It's Oriskany reunion for Nick's naval ship that he was on. They're going to Kansas City, and unfortunately, Mom fell on Wednesday night. They went to their prayer meeting, and she decided to step over one of those concrete parking markers and face planted. So she has a black eye and a fat lip and knocked goose egg on her head, so, and I said, well, did your cane not catch you? And she didn't have it, so, and I know how that is, because I was supposed to walk one time with all kinds of devices that Tom and the kids found all over the house, because I wouldn't. So, please be in prayer for them, because they are gonna be traveling. And I hope that she's doing all right for their trip. Do we have anyone else we need to mention? Who? Tamara. We have a birth announcement. Great. A girl? Oh, my goodness. Tamara? Charlotte Lynn. Oh, L-E, Let Lynn. All righty. So Tamara has had her baby. It's a little girl. Her name is Charlotte Lynn. She's 9 pounds, and how long did you tell me? 21 inches long, so. I'll say, she's 21 inches, pretty good sized girl. Wow.
How many great grandkids that make you? I figured you had it.
Okay, everybody around, hold up your fingers and help Pat count. Well, congratulations to your family. So, I'm gonna shoot that thing because it's driving me nuts. I know, everybody hears it, and I'm sorry. Oh, gosh. Do we have anything else this morning?
Hey, Brad, stand up. Just stand up. We have new color of shirts for the men. If you want to look at it, Brad's got his on this morning. It's a do you want to?
You need to, Brad, you need to come up here so everybody can see you. You know.
Anyway, we can't get the gray anymore, and I'm not sure how long I'll be able to get this color, but right now I can. So if anybody wants that, there's 2 or 3 in the church that have them. So
Okay.
just let me know, and I will order it.
Okay. So if you would like a color shirt like Brad has, and you'll see him throughout the morning, so you can see what it looks like, you can let Susan know.
It's 32 grandkids, Grandma.
Oh, who said what?
I will have to check.
Okay. And
It's 32.
32 great? It's 32 great grandkids, Miss Pat. All righty. Well, thank you, Lindsay. My goodness, I can't imagine. I don't think there's 32 of us in our family, is there? All right. If no one has anything else, then we'll have our secretary report.
Sunday school report for October 2nd, 2022. Had a total of 15 teachers, 49 scholars, a total of 64. Offering was $119.10, 328 chapters, 52 Bibles, 36 Bibles read. Birthday offering was 28 cents, and class who read the most chapters, Bereans with 138.
All right, thank you, Lynn. If there's no additions or corrections, then we'll stand approved as read. Do we have any birthdays this week? Believe it or not, we didn't have any birthdays on the calendar this week. I'm sitting here looking and, nope, no nobody was born this week, except now we have new Charlotte. So we got Charlotte. We'll have a birthday then next year. Okay, I do.
C-H-A-R-L-E-T-T, I think.
Okay. Well, that's what I wrote down here after you told me, so we'll see. Charlotte. Okay. All right. How many of you seen the movie, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? I laugh at that crazy thing every time. Andy and I can sit and watch it like we've never seen it before and just laugh like hyenas. But when he talks about the new suitor, that he's bona fide. So I saw this morning and I thought, he's bona fide. So, he who sows the good seed is the Son of Man. The field is the world. The good seeds are the sons of the kingdom, but the tares are the sons of the wicked one. And that's from Matthew. Ever heard the phrase bona fide? It's Latin for in good faith or without fraud, which is a sincere, honest intention or belief, regardless of the outcome of an action. If a used car salesman were to tell you, this Chrysler Cordoba has bona fide, fine Corinthian leather seats. Remember Ricardo Montalban went on about the Corinthian leather? I did a bad thing at him, but anyway. His words are deceptive because there is no such thing. The term was an advertising gimmick back in the 70s. In the Bible, Christ talks about real and false believers, comparing them to wheat and tares. Farmers were aware that attempting to remove tares, which resemble the wheat, could result in accidentally uprooting the wheat as well. Tares, also known as darnel, are only revealed at the time of harvest. When the brown ear of the wheat plant appears, the ear of the tare is black. The enemy who sows them is the devil, and the harvest is the end of the age, and the harvesters are angels. When man tries to play God and take on his task of separating true believers from the false believers, certain disasters result. We must trust God's decision to leave the tares with the wheat until the end of the age, when Jesus returns to the harvest of the souls of the righteous. And it says, right now I think our tares are water hemp. Does everybody have water hemp? I can say that all the farmers, yeah, okay. The year goes wrong and tares grow strong. Hope starves without a crumb, but God's time is our harvest time, and that is sure to come. So I thought that was good for kind of harvest time coming. So I don't have anything else. Does anyone else?
I'd like to say thank you to Erica and all the youth group
Oh.
for feeding us yesterday. We had another very, very, very good meal, and we thank them for all the extra effort they go through to do that.
And I had a note here about that too. I'm sorry, Erica. It was about, they fed 33 farmers and 13 helpers went. So thank you very much. Thank all the helpers too. So thank you all. Okay. We don't have anything else. Are we singing
Chorus to the opening song.
the chorus of the opening song?
You alone are my strength, my shield. To you alone may my spirit